So glad you are tuning in, and I'm coming at you live today because I think it's really important to share not only the highs in business and life, but also the lows. You know, social media, we show the highlight reel. We show crushing our businesses. If you saw this past weekend, I had a huge TV interview. And it was family day yesterday. We went on a hike. Like, life was good. But last night, our little guy had us up probably 3-4 times in the middle of the night. He has separation anxiety. He is in a funk where he really doesn't like school. And as most or many 9-to-5ers have that like Monday, oh my God, I don't want to start the work week kind of thing, our little guy, Oliver, who's 6, he has that with school. He wakes up so many times in the night and he's like, Mommy, I don't want to go to school. I hate school. I don't want to leave you. You know, we have so much fun on the weekends. And it was a 3-day weekend and it was tough. And we take him everywhere that we go. He was there with me at 9 o'clock at night, you know, backstage, watching me in the TV interview. He's so immersed in Eric and my life that he's starting to get it. Like, he's starting to get making your own schedule. He's starting to get going and doing fun things. And even though I'm helping him to find the good in school, he doesn't want to go. So I hope that this video makes sense because I'm running on like 3 cups of coffee and like 3 hours of sleep. But, you know, I still get up to do what I need to do because when you're an entrepreneur, you know, the work is still there. The clients are still there. And we keep going. And it got me thinking about this upcoming mastermind that I'm headed to out in California. I'm going out to see Bo and Dawn Eason, who I love so much. I love the people. I love the learning. And a bit of a struggle is, what do we do with Oliver, right? We don't, unfortunately, have a lot of help on the home front. So again, we take him out of school and he goes to California and he goes with us. And I don't know if that's good or bad, but that just seems to be the situation that we are in right now. You know, we've tried to pay people, we've tried to hire people, we've had friends, you know, try to step in and help us out, and we can't just seem to find a solution to get him to school and to the things that he needs to do when we are off doing our stuff in business. So he comes with us, and I was having a real struggle around feeling not mom guilt, but almost feeling like mom anger. So hang with me for a minute, put your judgmental swords down, or you can keep them up, totally up to you. I was almost having like a little bit of mom anger because I was like, I want to get out and I want to get to this mastermind and I want this for me. I want this for me and Eric. And I was almost feeling like resentful that he's coming with us. And I know that sounds crazy that in one breath, I'm like, I want Oliver there for everything. I want him to see everything. I want him to experience life as an entrepreneur. I want him to get it. I want him to have that world knowledge, life skills stuff that school can't teach. But on the other hand, I'm like, man, you know, sometimes it's really hard to be, I find it really hard to be a fully focused present entrepreneur and a fully focused present mom and wife at the same exact time. And I was starting to get resentful because I was like, I want this experience for me. But the reality is we haven't found a solution to the help. So we got to bring him with us. So next month, he's coming out to Bo and Dawn's mastermind, trying to find a sitter while we're there to come and watch him. And like the struggle bus is real sometimes, trying to manage, look, my hair's wild. That's indicative of my day. You know, sometimes the struggle bus is real, trying to manage all these roles that we have. So the only way that I could wrap my head around it was to go back to what I know. How do I make this a positive? How do I get in the right mindset? And it starts with your intention. So my intention is that when we bring Oliver out there, we're going to be able to find a sitter so that Eric and I can go to this conference. Oliver can be loved on and have fun. And at night, we can spend the time together as a family. We can head to Disney afterward as a family. So it starts with my intention. And then second, it leads to my belief. So after you set an intention, you have to have a belief that that's possible. So I have to believe that there is somebody out there that can come in and be a sitter. I have to believe that I can find the help here, which we have been believing and trying and hoping that we can find help here for that when we go away, he can still be here and be with his friends and do the things that he needs to do. But then it goes back to, what is that intention? That intention is for me to grow and to connect. And that's where that kind of mom anger was coming in, as I was feeling like I'm not going to be able to grow. I'm not going to be able to fully connect with people if I have my 6-year-old there with me at an event that 6-year-olds should not be at, right? It's a mastermind event. And Bo and Dawn are amazing. Dawn helped me find a sitter last time when we went. Like, they're the most wonderful, lovely people you'll ever meet and totally get a family business. It's my own fear around not being able to fully grow and connect with people when I'm there. That's my own kind of limiting belief that can't happen. So I had to go back to my intention. My belief is we're going to find a sitter. My intention is I want to grow and connect. And my goal is that I want to get there and I want to get Eric at this mastermind so that we can be there together and soak it in, and Oliver is looked after. Now, is that going to happen? I believe, yes, that it is. So when you set the belief, you set the intention, and you set the goal, it all makes it positive. Because let's say the scenario is that we don't find a sitter. We take Oliver out to California with us. He comes along to this mastermind. We don't find a sitter, and Eric has to stay back. So I go to the mastermind. Eric has to stay with Oliver. Does that make it we didn't reach the goal? Does that make it a flop? Does that make it a failure? No, because my intention was to grow and connect. I'm still going to get to grow and connect. Eric's going to get to grow and connect with Oliver. Oliver's going to get to grow and connect out in California, and he's going to get to see the world and still get that world education that Eric is going to teach him when we're there. So this was like a huge mindset thing for me this morning in my 3 hours of sleep, post coffee days, because the little man had us up. This was the only way that I could make this okay in my brain. Right, about how this is going to play out next month. And our mind is so powerful. You know that. Your mindset is everything. You want to crush something in business? You got to fix your mind. You want to crush something in your health and wellness? You got to fix your mind. You want to be the best mom, dad, wife, husband, lover, friend, daughter? It all starts in what you believe up here. So it's that belief, that intention, then the goal. Those are the steps that I problem solve through every blip that kind of comes up, or any negative feeling that I feel, because that's not fair to my little guy that I'm feeling. He's just living life, right? We're his world, and I'm here feeling on the inside all this anger and frustration at something that isn't even his to carry, right? So I got to check myself, and that's how I did that. So this is the exact kind of process that I talk about in a free online series that I'm going to be in next month. It's launching all next month. I have the link there, completely free. We're not selling a darn thing, but it's called Soulful Strategies for Freedom-Loving Entrepreneurs. And that's it. I had to soul check myself. I had to gut check myself. I had to pull out one of my own strategies to navigate this and figure it out in my brain. And that's what I want for you as well. So hopefully this made sense. As I said, I'm going 3 hours of sleep. Wanted to talk about the not so highlight reel and just share that I don't have it all figured out, and I don't always make the right choices, and I don't always feel the right way, and I don't always say the right things, but I always go back to the intention, the belief, the goal, and I make it right in my head so that I can project and make it right and give out goodness to the people that I love. So that's what I want for you as well. If you want to sign up for the free series, the link is there. There's 20 experts, 20 interviews in this bad boy, sharing all about how we made money, how we left jobs, how we chased freedom, how we're living aligned in our soul and putting out goodness into the world. So I hope you'll join. I hope that served. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the summit, and I'll see you on here live again. Mwah.